My report is over John Wayne Gacy. His childhood was abusive, like most notorious criminals. He was abused as a child, and he was married twice. He would seem like as if any ordinary person, but he got caught on one of his jobs during his job history. He got caught trying to fondle a young boy that was underneath him. He was the manager and he was the employee, and one of his employees, he tried to, how you say, get intimate with one of his male employees, and he was fired for this, and he was sent to prison for this. He got out of prison, and then his behavior progressed, and then eventually he made his first kill. And then years later, the police went to his house and smelled a weird smell because a young boy went missing after going to his house asking for a construction job. And they were looking for this young boy, and they smelled a horrible smell. And police came back with a warrant. They couldn't find anything, and then they came back and searched it again. And it turns out all these dead bodies were buried underneath his house, underneath the garage. It turns out the smell that he claimed to be a bad pipe or a bad sewage problem was actually all the dead bodies he buried. They found tons of bodies buried in his house and around the rivers around his house and in his neighborhood. He would mostly go for young females and young males, and he would lure them in with kind of a job offer or a help, or he needed a favor, or he tried to get them away from a big crowd. Try to, as you say, try to lure them in with his tactics. And as soon as he did, he made his move, and he overpowered them, and he killed them. This is what my criminal is, and I believe his criminal history would have been better, or not as he wouldn't even have a criminal history if his childhood and his parenting and his overall foundation would have been a better start for him. If he had a better home, better environment, I believe he would have turned out a lot better, and this never would have happened. Thank you.